Okay, looks like we're live. And what's going without you? Hey, Geeky, how you doing? Yep, you have to turn that down. Let's see, we got Babbitt's Farm and Geeky and Keto.
Hey,
No,
Keto.
I can still hear it.
Babbitt, Geeky. We're having technical
Big
difficulties.
Bird.
Hey, B-Bird. Well, how's everybody doing? I was turning out to be total washout today. It's raining everywhere else in the world. Oh yeah, amazing. We're trying to get us both in the picture. Hang on a minute. It's rained about all day today, Geeky. Rained about all day yesterday. Well, I got that, Amber. I believe you, Tate. All right, y'all tell me everything that's going on. Catch us up. You didn't have it.
He wouldn't turn it down while we couldn't hear it.
I did turn it down.
No.
Well, say something. Say something.
What?
Oh, Keto sold the first bowl.
I don't know. We need to get rid of our plastic.
You need a rub, B-Bird.
What?
A rub. You need a fly rub. That'll help a whole lot. Hey, Judy. Babbitt's
Hey, Judy,
cutting
how you
hay.
doing?
B-Bird, need a fly rub. It seldom attracts fly. And unfortunately, it's you got to put some fly killer in it. I really don't like to use chemicals, but fly rub will do a whole lot. Yeah, horse flies. It'll get rid of horse flies too. Yes, they are. It's just like a circle tube of cloth that hangs in between two posts, and they rub up against it, hanging about chest, lower it back, and they rub under it, rub their face all over it. Gets a little bit of flour rubbing on it.
Hey, there's Professor.
Oh,
Hey, Lawson, how you doing?
hey, we got Lawson too.
He didn't want nothing to do with me while ago. How you do?
Send me an email, B-Bird. We'll do what we can do. Who sold the bowl? Yes. I got in a whole big trading thing this afternoon. I sold 2 gilts, 2 boars.
He's selling everybody
Don't
else
worry about that,
stuff
Colton.
now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I called you when I was called up, and I do understand that we went called up same time I am. Oh, Judy, I hate getting a new phone. I hate getting a new anything. Yeah, how much rain have y'all got up there? Oh, I won't say you won't doing good selling one. I was just saying that we had an exceptional day. We don't have any trouble selling anything, Jess. These chicks were hatching or gone before they're hatched. The pigs are sold before they're born. As far as livestock goes, we don't have any trouble getting rid of anything. We can't keep up with demand.
Except for the goat.
More even like try to get rid of the goat. The goat can be gone tonight, I believe. We're all attached to the goat. Now look at what I got to put up with here.
He's in both our laps. Y'all notice that he's after mine happened.
Hey, there's bad as bees. Lawson, how much rain did y'all get up there this week, last week put together? Big Bird, we've had the same problem. This rain, it rained. There was a drought. This rain about dried up and blew away. And then it went raining and they quit. Hey, there's the preacher. I've had to work in the rain all day today. Crawl around in the ground, in the mud holes. It's just been all kinds of fun. But they need to jump out. Oh, we got a visitor.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Well, that's why we were a couple of weeks ago called. We were in it dirt, dusty mud. I think we finally caught up with you, Andy. I think we're at about 7 or 8 inches now. We didn't get as much. Believe it or not, we didn't get as much off of that first one as y'all did. Preacher, you ought to see it now. I've been meaning to do a video. All these people that told me that planting on 48-inch rows was wasteful and too wide. I want to go show them everything grow together just like this in the middle.
Yeah, I'm scared to walk through it because we've got a lot of snakes this year out in the road. There was another gigantic one again today. That's 2 in 2 days. I'm scared to walk in the road. Seriously, there's another big one. Move it down the road.
Anyway, what I just Carl said he could use 3 inches now. Elizabeth snuck in there on. You see that? Elizabeth is our favorite figment of our imagination. According to YouTube, we don't have any women viewers at all. Women are our zero demographic. That's the way ours is now, Andy. Can't hardly walk through it now.
Four sex offenders within a mile? No, you don't even live there. No, I think so.
I know, Keto, but YouTube said we didn't have any.
How to get 2,000?
Preacher, you got some young daughters too, don't you? I'm glad to hear that, Colton. Yeah, Colton, they don't.
Judy, it's just an inside joke. They're living the dream.
Hey, living the dream.
Hey.
That's a different living the dream, by the way.
Oh.
Living the dream, introduce yourself. I know who you are, but kind of get everybody acquainted with you. We've got another channel, Living the Dream, that's out of Australia. That we're friends with, and there's a little confusion there.
Yeah, preacher, you need to look somewhere else. Location is a big deal, apparently. That location is not right.
No, Judy. YouTube says we don't have any women watching us to this day. If you look it up, there says we have no women watching us. And you, Elizabeth, Keto, and I think there's one more in here.
Well, Lisa usually drops by.
Yeah, Lisa and we've got several.
There's Tanya and
Yeah,
Jesse.
Jesse, we've got several women that are loyal viewers, but according to
And Jennifer, right? The preacher's wife.
yeah, that's right. But according to YouTube, no women watch us. No.
And Living a Dream is also in North Carolina.
Yep, he's up there on the other side of Austin. Austin's up there close to you.
Boston said they do the same thing. They have 100% now.
Well, I don't know. It don't matter. Y'all know who you are. It's just funny. It's just kind of running joke between me and this.
Carlton, how loud are your women watchers? Here's Old Timer. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, old timer. Oh, God, what I was
Some
gonna say.
wild women watchers. You said wild.
Oh, well, you know, she ain't saying nothing about a Southern Belle lady.
Ah, huh. Gee, I don't know. That shouldn't change because it should be saved to your account, not your phone. YouTube should transfer to any kind of device you use because we have different devices around here and they're all the same. I don't know why it would do that. Well, Carlton, I'm not sure. You'll have to ask him. He's the one that deals in all that stuff.
You wanna?
There's Happy Quack. How you doing
Hey, Happy
tonight?
Quack.
Carlton wants to know where he is in Southern Road. He's checking the mail all the time.
Oh,
That box with no holes in it. Where?
well, we're still broke right now. We're going to send her COD call. What you do to my tablet?
I had something on.
Yeah, like the last one.
We've already got zucchini and squash coming off really well. Broccoli. Got a couple cabbages that are ready. You get them when it ever stops raining. And a goat that won't shut up because after I've asked them not to let the goat in the house because we don't need a great big old goat coming in the house when he gets grown. They keep putting him in the house. Now he wants to come in the house. Old Timer says I really like that Massey 135.
Yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with 35 horse.
Well, Carlton, you'll be getting stuff way after we finish up. Ours will be burned up with the summer, and you'll still be getting stuff.
Debbie, I ain't never got a tomato in December. Ever in my life. And I even put a fresh tomato in December. And I watched him do that fashion. So I don't want to hear nothing about being jealous.
Take it easy. $31.65.
He's got a back of how that I used to have. Well, here's a 31.65. Mine was a 3.65 with this. I've never. What was that?
Fly. See, we got flies bad everywhere, and they keep opening and shutting the door. The more they open and shut the door, the more flies we got, and they walk right across the camera.
That was freaking. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hard to hear the dog bell. Yeah, I can see that. Come here, buddy. Baddest bees, we have the same thing.
But
Oh, well, I got y'all up here. Something I want to tell you. If y'all made an appointment, I mean, crap. If y'all made a comment on a video and I didn't answer, it won't that I ignored you. Is that YouTube will not put it up.
And they
We
won't
can,
send them the comment thing, so there's nothing there. I've checked it.
If well, it'll show up in my inbox, but we cannot get it. Oh, thank you, Bees. Carl. Yeah, we do the same thing. After Quack, we do the same thing. There's just, I don't know, there's 20 in the house. Need to get the fly swatter out. What did Judy say? It's got half the comments cut off. Y'all bear with me just a second. I got to look at the tablet to read the comments. I have them cut off over here.
Y'all want ice cream sandwich?
That's pretty good, Wilson. I like that.
I went and got them some snacks tonight. I got me ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, we did. We did that. We go in there and allow them. We go into spam. We've done. I talked to Geeky about it the other day. I've done everything in the world trying to get them to allow. I got a couple from Lawson. I think I got one from West. I got several.
Come in. Carlton, I checked it. There's it's nothing under.
Judy, I've got a couple from you. I've got a couple. There's some of them. They wouldn't allow one from Contentment. They wouldn't allow one from Geeky. They wouldn't allow one from and I'm sorry, Judy. I was reading your comment and got sidetracked. What did B-Bird say even there inside Huntsville? That's a hard question. They're not growing too fast. Yeah, they try to stop Geeky. They try to stop Lawson. What I can't get over, me and Geeky talking about this. They'll stop somebody that says good video, or I like that weed hoe, or you need to do a video on how to chop, but one threatened to kill me and tell me how sorry I am for growing livestock and stuff like that. They'll let him through, no problem. Ain't got no eye on them, ain't got to do anything. And Judy said something, she was having some kind of trouble with something. Oh, they took $85 for the upgrade on the phone. That's why I hate anything takes money directly out of the account. I hate automatic drafts. I despise it. We have to do that to us all the time, especially insurance. They take 3 payments at one time or something like that. I tell you something that will do it, B-Bird. Too much fertilizer makes it good like that too. Especially Miracle-Gro. Miracle-Gro's bad stuff. I've seen it cause a lot of problems. You got a big pretty plant, but it won't make nothing. Or it won't make no count. You got to split open. Tear your stomach up and eat them. I tell you, I don't know if y'all know that or not. You ever eat any vegetables out of your garden and it upsets your stomach bad? Saved $85. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Yeah, that's right. The high nitrogen will tell your stomach up. Upset stomach. That's right. So you use too much Miracle Grow, and like you eat a couple of raw tomatoes, we don't make it raw good. But you eat a belly full of tomatoes out of your garden until your stomach up. Sweet corn will do it too. But too much nitrogen in sweet corn will tell your stomach up. Check it out, this hot spot on the dog. We finally got the dogs on them. It can, Carlton, but we call that hot. It's usually hay. We talk about hay being hot. That's what we're talking about. And they can build a tolerance up to it, and it won't really hurt them. But if you give hot hay to cows that haven't built up to it, they can't do it. But if you let them build up to it, it's like all our cows used to hot hay. Well, Carl, it ain't good for them. I mean, it won't kill them, but it ain't good for them. But where it comes from here is we have to pump these hog games, this commercial hog farm. We have to pump on hay. It's the only thing they pump on. They have to be pumped. You get too much nitrogen on the hay field if it don't rain. As always, we have to interrupt the lives of the dog.
What's that?
It'll be go to me. All right, Andy, we got you. Hey, there's Gordon. Gordon's made it. Gordon got around function we got going on here.
They can't decide where they want to be.
Oh, Chelsea squash. There's a garden fresh squash. Got a whole bucket full of them.
We had enough for a mess for us and a mess for Trevor and his girlfriend, and these two left over. And Trevor got 2 messes of zucchini.
Did he get it?
I don't know if he got them yet or not. It's
I think he's still out there.
oh well. Yeah, and that was the first time squash came up. We had a bunch of them come up at one time. Because all this rain. We had a bunch of broccoli, but some of it's trying to bolt, trying to make a big mess out there. Well, Babbitt, thank you for coming by. Yeah, we're gonna have more baby chicks next week, I think. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. What causes the mildew, Yuki? Hold on, he'll be back in a minute, Gordon. I'll ask you. The heat and humidity. Got plenty of humidity. Gordon wants to know, did you see the the farming, the ads from the farming way that he sent
So, nice. You hear that? I got some pictures of the cows. And I asked him about one particular color cow I had.
You know, where Jess says that they're only harvesting radishes. We can't get radishes and beets to grow. This is our first year we get beets to grow, and that's because we got them in a little planter. And I'm hoping that they'll do well if we put the dirt on them. And he's not really eating them; he just is pulling them up. Happy Black says it's kind of funny when you guys are all ready to put your garden away, and winter's just starting. She says it's kind of funny when you guys are all ready to put your gardens away from the winter, and she'll be just starting there out in the desert.
Oh yeah.
And Geeky said that his squash get moldy, so scoot your chair a little bit that way.
They see me fine, he see you off.
Well, that's fine. Cookie morons. Where are cookie morons?
Weird. Who's got you on?
Oh,
yeah, I got some. About 2 of them. They do pretty good. They're 5, 6 egg a week chicken.
Well, Geeky said that his soul's balanced because it's half salmon and half salt. That's the difference. I don't know how many do they lay daily or the daily layers?
They lay about 6 eggs a week. About every other lay. Yeah. They were always talking about having these hens that lay the egg a day every day, but I ain't never had one. I know what you feed them makes a big difference. Good night, dog.
Yeah, udder got a Talbot cat, and her udder got something. Which ours probably could be. She's got the biggest bag I've ever seen.
We got a cow out there. We need some cash put on her for sure. Good night, dog.
It would be nice to give at least one more because she's got plenty of milk. Good night, Carlton. Have a great weekend.
How scared we gonna have to do the? I tell you can't outrun these things. What was you talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got behind on the comment.
I said,
I got one. I'm scared. We got that Jersey cow. We guys got way too much. Hey, Jeremy. We need to start back milking her. I'll put some cows on her horn, I'm afraid. Before she ends up mastitis. I'm putting down the farm.
Why do you keep doing
I don't know. George wanted him there on the valley, turn me some video. Look at her, he got good on eye on her. Like I said, this is a funny outfit. You can't say the word hoe like a weed hoe. But death threats go unchecked. We're having the same problem here, Geeky. We got some potatoes that are gonna be gone. Eat alive before it'll dry off enough when you spray. Spray washes off and they're good. Oh yeah, Gordon, no doubt. Now what in the world? Happy Quack, they wouldn't allow that. mind-boggling. It's just completely and utterly mind. And if I missed something you said, just say it again. We don't. I didn't ignore you on purpose. I have no idea. I believe that other heifer we got spraying too, going. I was looking at her yesterday. I believe she's ready. We don't tend to have any cows that won't just have a calf going out. We kill them if you got to pull them every year. If ain't nothing wrong with the bull. You know, the bull's only small calf. You don't want to just one calf. Yeah, bees are one area that I don't have much knowledge. Like I couldn't. That's all I know about bees. We had 2 beehives one time and we were not the moon and the bees left. We'll try to do that happy way. I think some people, when you put that stuff up, already got in contact with them. I've got some emails from California in the last couple of days. I feel like had something to do with your stuff.
Do you think the other cows do it too?
Actually, I do live in a dream. There's a couple up there. I don't know. I don't know. I had to call a friend of mine to get her name. There's the problem I've run into with is they want a lot of money for their pigs. A lot of money. We've got to go there and get a board.
The form on the website and you give advice.
Yeah. And Justin Rose, living the dream. There's a couple people that got full-blooded Durocs in the northwestern part of the state. We got to go there and get a bowl from them. What was the name of that town? Was that
Statesville.
No, I don't know that boy. Judy, people watch that down here used to laugh at it. Now, you know that, don't you? Good night, old town.
Yeah, we're probably going to early night too. He's having a hard time staying still.
Well, I did it today and I hurt bad. Not really super bad.
Look at Living the Dreams comment. Pig breeders in the Western Carolina, what's the way to tell that they're decent? I'm looking to get my first one soon. Almost got the pen ready. Thanks for the hog pig pen video. That's Living the Dream. That's the one you're talking about. You getting the boy from. You tell them.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name.
Statesville. The only one we know is the guy in Statesville that we're getting.
No, James give me several names. There's several pig breeders in the western part of the state. But the problem is they want $500 or $600 per pig. Living the dream.
Hey, off grid desert farming with Paul and Adrian.
That's right. I know who they are. I don't know if they've been on the line before. Tell them to introduce yourself.
Yeah, we don't talk about politics or the stuff, but we just everybody tries to tell a little bit about yourself, basically where you're from, and what you're interested in, and we just do a social. Everybody gets to know each other, and I talk about homesteading, farming type deals, family, weather,
People ask about
$500.
what's $500.
Did you say $500?
Yeah, that's what they want for 'em.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back to the comment.
It's arrested for. How much you think it's gonna be?
I don't know, but
$25.
I know that you were fussing about having to go all the way that far, but Happy Quack said they sent some Piglet customers to us and plugged us anytime they got people got questions.
Living a dream, you might have come down here.
Keto said that Piglets in the next town over from me are asking $1,500. Oh my goodness. And you know David Crafton?
They're right good ways from us, had Quack. They're western part of the state. It might be as far as how far away from you is Andy still in here? We're about 4 or 5 hours from Andy. And they're further away than he is, so we might be far too far. Of course, we have people come down, kind of put perspective for you. We have people come down from Hickory and Winston-Salem and where else, Greensboro, and occasionally somebody from Asheville. We get $2 a pound for most of them living a dream. So a 40-pound pig, about $80. They start about $80.
It's a 4-hour drive probably or more.
The only thing I pay big money for is I might pay some good money for a gilt sometimes. You something I really want. Which I ain't bought any gilts in years. I've raised my own, but a lot of times we had to pay a pretty good price for a bull.
I don't know how far in South Carolina is Greenville. I don't know exactly what I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's like.
Oh, born in Winston-Salem. We're right good ways from Winston-Salem. All three of us. We're all. Yeah, so we're not that far.
No. Well, Rapids about 2.5, 3 hours from here.
Well, I consider it over
5 minutes.
5 minutes right away.
10 if you're lucky.
Oh, and living a dream, something more to tell you. If you're looking feeder pigs, beware the cheapest ones. Try to remember the pig you end up with has a lot to do with the pig you start with. Try to buy a good pig. There's never a guarantee you'll get a good pig, but
I know a lot of people go, well, I'm just going to eat it anyway. But if you're going to
if you
feed
got to
it,
put
you want it to
$1,000
grow.
worth of feed into it to get it where you can eat it, that's a big deal. Yeah. You want a pig that's going to stick somewhere under 3 pounds of feed converted to be topped out about 5 6. You get a bad pig and go completely broke trying to feed him out. Completely broke. Hey, Lily. Man, we have got some in the past. We've got some past that's really great. And be very careful when you find us a big pig and a little pig cross.
They lived in High Point a long time ago. About 3 hours from High Point.
No, I don't have to always do it.
You're talking about the Air Force Base, High Point, not Air Force. Marine Base, High Point.
Yeah,
I know that there's I don't know if I can Google it.
that's true, Gordon. I just saw that. That's very true.
Okay, it's up between Greensboro and Winston-Salem, High Point.
No, living a dream.
Marine.
I don't know about up there. They ain't supposed to quarantine all around here. Never have.
The Marine Base in Havelock. It's called High Point.
You can't give them too much, Gary. Not cabbage. You do. Are you talking about farm tags and truck living a dream? You talking about tags and their ears? Yeah, we'd have to tag them. We'd have to tag them before we do that. Although staying on the highway, I figured that out too late there. But staying on the highway, no, you probably never had trouble. But you will need them to. You would need them to take to the slaughterhouse. You have a word. George, we won't. I don't know. We'll ever be able to cut hay again. We got some of these cut right now. I can't catch a day it ain't raining.
It's 3 hours to Winston-Salem from here.
3 hours was the same. I thought it was about right. Huh? You know, 350, my phone's ring every 6 minutes all day today. All day.
And where did the other guy say it was? The one that said he was at the other side of Lawson? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. We run that problem too, Joel. You know, everybody around here wants a paycheck, but nobody wants to work to get.
Is Lawson still there?
I don't know. Lawson, you still up here? You jump
Is
out.
he? Where's Lawson?
I can't remember. You may need to put it to the wheel when you do that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying towns.
It don't matter. You know, he's already got to stop it.
Well, we're going. Your board's in Statesville, so Statesville is.
I believe that, Jerry. I believe that completely.
It's
Yeah,
3.5 hours.
A lot of people don't want to work on that.
Statesville is 3.5 hours.
But that other boy comes down here and gets big, so it's 4 hours. So that's not outrageous.
But he says it's an easy 4 hours. Except really, if he throws it in high gear,
that ain't no easy 4 hour drive.
It's just all one highway straight to shot. So.
But every time you decide you want some, we got a few. I've got a situation now where I've got some boys and gills making each other.
Living the dream. That was the one that was Where is Hendersonville? Hendersonville. That's what I was going to look up.
A long ways, living the dream. Long ways. I got family lives in Hendersonville.
$5 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah, 5 hours, 16 minutes.
You way on. You about Tennessee.
Yeah. He said the mountains. Now, he didn't say the foothills. He said the mountains.
Yep, I'm doing Google Maps. I'll make sure to tell him that when he gets back in, living the dream. Huh. Well, we use it. We use it on the dogs too, just a little bit. You can only use a little bit, but it'll help. Help you do all kinds of different. Let's see here.
More of that story is taking sure we find some good pigs somewhere closer to you. Well, gotta be something out there.
Happy Quack said that she told somebody to use ivermectin to warn the American guinea hogs today. They told her she must be a big one. And Living the Dream said that you remind him of people he knows up there. That's where he thought that you were related to Simone.
All right, let me tell y'all something. We've had this talk today again. We've had the pig wormer talk again today with somebody. And just in case anybody here wants to know, there is no such thing as a natural, organic hog worm. In the old days, they used lye and Drano lye. And they mix it with corn and soak it in water till the pigs just would eat it. And you had a change between killing the pigs or worming.
Good night, Lily. I hope your internet gets working better.
Nah, Lily. Then later on, they started using arsenic. If you could have wormed a pig with a pumpkin, or what was the foolishness we heard one night?
Vaccination.
Rosemary and garlic. I thought it would give me a recipe how to cook pork chops. I know they're trying to tell me how to worm a pig. That there is no effective natural worm.
Well, I've heard that garlic will help keep fleas off stuff, but not worms.
Well, if you get rid of worms, you got poison. You got to give them enough poison to kill the worms, but not enough poison to kill the pig. I had somebody make a big deal about you can feed them green tobacco leaves and worms. And I'd be willing to make a bet with you. I'd be willing to bet you if I didn't feed my pigs for 7 days in a row, they would eat a green tobacco leaf. The only thing that eat a green tobacco leaf was a tobacco worm. You know, I see pigs die every day because they fed them diatomaceous earth, or they fed them pumpkins, or they fed them this to try to worm them, and they just starve to death and die. You pull the cheeks back, they're laying there dead, ain't never a bit of blood in them. You take your pocket knife, I hate to be ugly, but you take your pocket knife, rip the pig out, rip his guts open, he's showing around one, just rolling out the balls. And they go, well, I don't understand. I fed them pumpkins and they passed a few worms. They passed a few worms that were of old age and the fluff, that fiber in the pumpkin pushed a few old sick ones out. They thought they wormed them. I ain't got no patience for that no more. I ain't gonna listen to it. Somebody spreading that foolishness, I'll get away from them, quit watching them, whatever. Not talk to them. It costs people too much. People believe that mess. Then you got to bury the pigs. I ain't gonna have it. What?
Praise Lily something. There's no fluff. Sorry.
No.
To everyone that's new to this channel, you need to pay attention because they know what they are talking about and there's no fluff. And you sitting there going a little rant and there's no fluff. Chris likes to rant sometimes.
Well, I don't like to rant, but I just get tired of some stupid. I don't know. You know, if you can worm your pigs and pumpkins, nobody ever made $1 a milliliter out of this. No commercial farmer, hobby farmer, homesteader, subsistence farmer. If you know, the truth is, it takes
You're not bad as bees.
You're not bad as. It takes so long for worms to get to a level that they'll kill something. It takes a year for them to actually kill them. It may cut you, might cut your growth rate back a little bit. But most time, what you see killing, we see parasites killing hogs for every year old. And we've done it in several videos. But every time I get a few comments along on my
Good night,
Wormy Pig
Drifty.
video. And, oh, you can feed them chewing the back. Yeah, okay, sure. Delete. Well, I'm glad they didn't get you going. Weren't you having trouble with bees last time? Oh, another time we were talking to you?
Drifty was falling asleep.
Oh, I got to get it walking around. What the heck was up in the paper?
That medicine.
No. I ain't never seen a help yet. I don't know what that is.
I thought it helped some last time. Sorry, guys. Okay. What's this strimmer? Strimmer. Gordon says that he has to be careful with
You order?
strimmer. Might be something else. String trimmer. Okay. Geeky got it. He was helping somebody clean up their yard, and it got the bees' wasp attention today. And it said that he has to be careful with the roar of it, the loud noise of it. Apparently, it stirs up the bees.
I told dog before they about killed me out here with a bush light. That's why I'm down to tell Miranda the other night. The other day she thought it was bees over there. And the bees over there wouldn't have been no guesswork. Wondering over there.
Yep, I got it when he said it was string trimmer. I understood that it was a weed eater.
Oh, what a miss. I miss him.
We were talking about the Gordon
Train trimmer.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's called it a strimmer.
Nah, keto.
But that is basically string trimmer. And then preacher said weed eater. So I just didn't know what strimmer was. Huh. He had to strip down last time he got tangled up with him.
Well, I tried to outrun last time I got. I don't get stung with it. That time I got stung a lot. A lot. Took me several days to get over. Probably need to get off. But they eat me alive.
Wow, dude, that's a bunch of. We have. I don't know why, but once a week in that doorway, our main doorway, we go in and out. There's a little wasp nest, and it's only got like one or two little holes started, and I'll catch it right as soon as they start building it and knock it down. But I don't know if it's because they've left a scent there or something, because they keep coming back every week. I'll use the other door.
At Quack, I had somebody send me an email the other day, and they sent me a picture of my place. They got to do my maps, whatever, put it in my address. Put a lot more effort into it than I have to do it. Thought reason. And told me that I was a fraud, that I was too big to own there, that I was a commercial farmer and I shouldn't tell people I was a homesteader and all this stuff. And you talk about like you, I was about to fucking slam out of my chair. Because I do all these videos trying to show you how to do stuff on what most people would call small acres. I'm talking about the average homestead, 5, 10 acres. Some of it can be used on an acre and a half house. But we specialize in trying to show people how to do stuff in a small area. And we're too big to be doing that, you know. I get it. I don't like being called a hobby farmer either. Every once in a while somebody will call me a hobby farmer. And I'm ready to fight right then. Preacher, I have seen some of this stuff. I like it, whatever I saw. Yeah, you probably were close to being a guard going. You lucky what you are. That's probably about how many, I don't know how many times I got stung when I got in that time. I was very sick, taking Benadryl, like M&Ms, stuck in bed. I mean, I was in bad shape, couldn't move. Most of my stings were around the face, didn't help any. And I tried to outrun them. I can't outrun nothing.
How old were you?
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago.
There are, I'm reading comments. They were talking to Gordon about how lucky was that
There's been people didn't
that
mind
and
they
how
were
much
allergic
it
to
was
them.
and that
Ain't never been allergic to them before. Get stuff that many times all of a sudden they're allergic.
Oh, yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about happening to me.
anytime you have overexposure to something, there's a high chance of becoming allergic next time. All it takes is one more sting and there you are. You're in anaphylactic shock.
I had a friend of mine get bit by a copperhead white oak years ago. Spent like a month in the hospital. And then come home, took a warm shower. When I got out of the hospital, I got in the shower, took a long hot shower, then sponge baths and this and hospital. And that hot water redistributed the venom around his body. He's right back in the hospital for a month and then had an allergic reaction. Doctor told him point blank to put some shoes on and stay out of the woods and got bit again. It wouldn't be able to save him.
Gordon said luckily he wasn't allergic, made it to his car, went to the pharmacy and got some cream to calm the pain. And he was okay after that. Geeky said down here the only ones that are a threat are the yellow jackets.
That's what I got into, was yellow jacket.
Off grid at Lily Homestead, it's good to see you. Judy said thanks, preacher, forgot what you said. I'm trying to find my way around my phone. So trying to add what I need while I remember.
Oh, I just saw the comments jump over here.
Yep, it's hard reading the jumping. Tell you this, okay, this is preacher. I tell you, this land is looking tough and we're getting discouraged. Meat tenderizer. When he got, I don't know if that's a local thing or not, but when he got stung last year by some wasps, got a corner of the house had a wasp nest, and we put meat tenderizer in it and took some tobacco and wet it, put on it too. That pulled the sting out of it. It was in his ear. He got stung in his ear.
All three, I'm gonna be honest with you. It might have been the anti-venom he was allergic to instead of snake bite. I really don't know. That could be how it went with him too. I know the doctor told him point blank if he got bit again, they could save him. So it might have been that.
Aw, that's so sweet, Happy Flat. She said that y'all changed the way we handle pigs, and it's amazing how we've grown with our advice.
Preacher, don't get discouraged. Preacher, I'll tell you something. Something I've learned. This has been true with a lot of things. There's been a lot of things in my life that I wanted or thought I wanted that didn't come about in my time. It came about in God's time. Just remember that, preacher. It may, if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. It just may not happen when you think it ought to. So don't get discouraged.
Wow, Gordon. Gordon said that the guy at the pharmacy pulled devils out of his hair. He was bit so many times.
Wow.
I feel for you.
Well, I mean that, preacher. Don't give up. You'll have to quit some miracles. I'll be honest with you. My average or normal operating procedure when it comes to walls is not to get stung in the first place. I know how it is, preacher. I've laid awake at night about buying a piece of land. I have done that. We bought a farm one time, a big farm, commercial farm. It was a lot of money, and I had to put everything I owned as scrap. My house, my land here, my equipment. We had to borrow $1 million, and I had to put everything I owned and put for collateral with that. And I stayed scared to death that I was gonna lose everything I had. I've seen this do it before. I've seen this lose land. It's been in the family for generations and generations. Trying to get bigger or get big enough you can make a living or whatever. I've seen bad things happen. And I was scared to death that I was gonna lose everything I had, but it always worked out. Yeah, I leave them alone, Lord. I let them have that win. Might get me something I can spray on it, but I can't throw it away. Or gas them or something. I wouldn't go back messing with them. Yeah, that's right. Usually that's how you get you around here. You run over with a bush hog. Run over with a tractor. But you know that piece of land you were talking about at that time, you might need to find out what these people charged with. I just thought about that. Because there's people on that sex offenders list that really didn't do a whole lot wrong. They were 18, had a 16-year-old girlfriend or something like that, Not very investigating what they were charged with, what circumstances were. It might be, Jeremy. Things ain't doing good. But nobody don't believe. What does land bring acre average? Has been much to buy. The farm we run, we might ought to, preacher. I know that might not be a popular way to look at it, but like I said, I know some people that are registered sex offenders, and all it was is when they were 18, they had a 16-year-old girlfriend, and their mom and daddy, the girl's mom and daddy prosecuted. Some really, I don't know, kind of gray area, borderline stuff. 4,510. Jeremy, that's kind of a broad question. Cropland here will go for somewhere around $3,000 an acre, but it's most times in a 200-acre block. You get about 200 acres to get it that way. And an acre lot with a septic tank on it is going to bring anywhere from 12 to 20. So it's so if you found a 10-acre place, you ain't no telling. I mean, land is cheaper here than it is most places. That's why we have so many people moving. But the truth is, like me, the only land I want is what's touching mine, and I ain't probably can't buy none of that. So we can't really get no better. I don't want it down the road around the corner. Having quack, you'd be better off sell out move North Carolina. I don't know, Gordon. Open cab tractor, a lawnmower don't move fast enough. You know, I run a lawnmower on foot, you know.
Having quack is 20 grand per acre in the desert. Wow. Apparently the western part of the
Well, they just one is just more money in there.
yeah.
There ain't no money here. There just ain't no money here.
Hey Toad Hill.
Hey Toad Hill.
How are you doing? Hope you're staying safe in this weather.
You know, the cost of living is cheaper here too. But somebody we think would be upper middle class is probably just at poverty level for some of y'all, you know. $500 to $300, $50,000 to $300,000 an acre with no well. Oh, with that with a well.
With a well.
I know we will not be moving to.
That's
No way, no shape. The only thing I figure preaching, they must make more money out of it.
I think so. Or something.
Or the people buying it made the money somewhere else, went there.
People just crazy. That's outrageous. As long as people are willing to pay it, people will charge it.
Well, you know, common sense got to you stuff costs more everywhere else. Because if everything went by our prices, a new truck wouldn't be $50,000.
That's true. Let's see here. You get 21 acres here with a septic and a well for $145,000. That's living the dream.
That's higher than it would be here.
21 acres? No, I think that's about right. With a well and septic, no house.
Yeah,
That's probably about right.
the problem around here be finding 21 acres.
Yeah.
But they want to sell an acre with the house and sell the rest of it farmland.
Mm-hmm. I think living the dream, that sounds somewhat of what the prices would be around here. That's not including a house you'd have to build, or you'd have to get some kind of mobile home type to live there after you pay for the land. The preacher said Judy, south of Birmingham, we live about 45 minutes south of Murderham. Merriam. It looks like Murderham, but okay. As California people are rich, evidently, we are through a lot. We're out for $3 grand an acre. Yeah, we talked about that. Your water having the hot water. I still feel for y'all. I would hate to have to do that every day. Gordon said that land's cheap there too. New building rules, site planning, no access to major roads, only one house to family homestead, and that's not in a new field. So apparently land's cheap, but getting it where you can live there too is hard.
I don't understand a lot of the rules there anyway.
And Happy Quack said that this is family land, can't sell it, and all we can do is move and bring our livestock. Tony Hill says that he's got $5 grand or more per acre. Who's that?
Well, it's going up right here in our area all the time.
Wow. Gordon said there's land in Dublin selling for about $2 million an acre.
Wow.
Yeah. Happy Quack said the area they want to live in is $100,000 per acre. Happy Quack, I'm sorry,
It's a
but
lot of pigs.
yeah, I'm sorry. Or is that 32? Richard said the mortgage guy markets is crazy now, but he paid is it 3.2? Or is
3.2%
okay.
interest rate.
I couldn't tell if there was a dot.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, 3.2 interest rate is actually
really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. 50. Is that euros or dollars, Gordon? Y'all remember now, these prices Gordon giving you might be in euros that are more than $1.
Judy said her son's looking at a 6-acre place in Durham. Just over the weight.
What's your problem there, preacher? Where you at? Is it just not flat enough? Or? I know y'all got a hard road to hoe, Happy Quack. I know y'all do. I'm so proud of y'all, what you have managed to accomplish with all the problems you got. It is impressive. Can't nobody take that away from you.
Reverse grapes of wrath.
Grapes of wrath.
He said that Gordon said the average house price in Dublin is $500K.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said it. But was that euros or dollars? Probably euros, man.
Don't answer that yet.
What kind of money do they use in there? Oh,
Of course. Gordon, what kind of money do y'all use? Do you use
they wouldn't be euros.
euros or
I don't think they're part
pounds?
of the European Union.
Could be pounds.
I never understood pounds. It ain't in the decimal system.
Euros. He said euros. Where are my thingies? I don't know. Land is an investment. It's expensive, and there's a fly on the camera again. Told y'all, flies are horrible. They said currently, Geeky said currently, euros are transferring to $1.11.
I thought it was more than that.
Well, it's been fluctuating a whole lot in the last couple of years. A few years ago, it was.
Well, that's why I won't do it.
Pound is sterling. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I've heard that before.
Well, a pound sterling is sterling silver, I guess. Fine. That's what I think of when I think about sterling.
Well, that's what I think of too, but that's why I'm like, what is that? Go ahead and explain that. A pound is sterling. I've heard that before, but I don't really understand what that means. Wow. Toad Hill said there's a guy with 18 acres behind him that wants $250,000 with a burned down house and a 20 by 30 pole barn. That's it. He wants $250,000. No house. House burned down.
Yeah. Well, is he older? I mean, is he grown?
Mm-hmm.
Ask Toad Hill if he's grown. He's a grown man.
Toad Hill's a grown man. I know we missed a bunch of comments here. Happy Black said that, yeah, they're planning on moving as far east as the way they can afford the gas. And when they're running out of gas, wherever they end up, that's where they're buying some.
Wow. Then it might be more of a help to them getting East North Carolina.
It's a trick with all them animals in the truck. The flies are coming over here now.
I'll tell you when you kill a fly, it's based up to see it. When you're pretty white, fresh, you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
What are these?
He said that it's British currency and it's used in Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That's what I guess what it means is that it which is
We knew that,
$1.14.
We knew that. We just don't know what we just don't know how to translate pounds and pence, shillings, and all that.
And they're talking about Arkansas prices. And that if you was looking at Arkansas. Jeremy went and looked at a tractor in Arkansas the other day. So they're not talking about Arkansas.
They buy it, they did.
All right, get off the fly hunt and come talk to the YouTubers.
I can do both.
Mm-hmm. He said he talked to a guy on the phone and he said,
Yeah. Glad you did, all right. I meant to have quiet. I really did. It is impressive. Where'd Toad Hill go? Well, Toad Hill, if he's a grown man, he's old enough his won't hurt him. That sounds high for anywhere for that. You know, it used to be like that here, G. Once upon a time. Not like that anymore, though. You know, Judy, I realize everybody's weather ain't like ours. I was hoping other people had better weather than we did. One thing about it, it's never boring. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring.
Well, you don't like the weather in East North Carolina, wait a minute. It'll change.
That sounds pretty good. I was looking at your video that day with the M with a loader or 400 with a hose, or M with a loader. Wide front end, I kind of wishing it was mine. You better be glad I don't live closer to you. I ain't never stole a tractor before. That's the first one I've ever. Well, catching comments. I feel I'll get some stuff.
I know.
Like I said, you asked me a question.
I really, I don't know if it's because I've trained my eyes to be used to black
Preacher
on
said
white
he
background, but it's
he
white on background, on black background it hurts my eyes. If I can't read it that well.
Preacher said he wanted a smaller house, flatter land. I understand that, preacher. Our house ain't big enough to cut the cat in. That's one tractor. I have noticed sometimes here that a lot of tractors are cheaper here than anywhere else in the world, seems like. But that's one tractor that we don't have many of, and if you find one, you're going to pay for it. A wide front end M or 400 is the scariest piece of machinery around here. It is very, and I ain't never seen one local with a motor. Never. There's mine, not family farm. Glad to help. It does work too, as long as you give enough. It's a lot easier trying to give them a shot, especially old big side. I'd love to give $1,100 for one of them toes here. And Jake's been running the front end loader this afternoon. Now he wants one so bad he can't stand it. Don't know why we ain't got one.
What?
Tried it with the front end loader on. He's actually good at it. I guess video games are good for some brains. That joystick, he's a natural. You know.
Well, maybe they'll go into being a heavy equipment operator.
I was kind of proud of him. He got there and went running it. And I said, how did you know how to do that? He said, there's a picture right there. Oh, okay. Good enough. It's kind of impressive.
Maybe that's something he could look into for the future. At least for a part-time summer job.
So Hill said a tractor like that is usually about $4,000. They ain't none here for any price, dude. They ain't none here to buy. They just bank. Wide front end, old farmhouse right there. just don't exist. Everybody's a tricycle. Might be easy to picture back here. As you know, we're mainly road wrong. I guess those road tractors on it must have been popular on days or something. We had a share of days, but we just ain't. And most of them had croppers. Just ain't never had many wide front end old tractors, old loaders. I don't believe anybody had anything with a loader on. The oldest ones we find around here from the 70s and 80s. Just different techniques in different places, yes. But I need to talk about this for Carl still up here. Well, there's still a few people in here on last year. Give me some ideas for some videos that need doing. We've got a few topics we want to cover. One of the biggest ones has been we want to try to cover some of the fairy tale stuff. The mess people tell you that this ain't true or whatever. And of course, we always do a pig video. There's a million things we want pigs. Every time we get to mess with mine, I think of 10 more things to feed. Just piggy. Get her feed for $5.80 for 50 pounds. Oh yeah, that'll help you a lot. Gordon said a space in Douglas sold for $26 million. Old railroad depot.
That's huge, though.
Still a lot of money. But y'all give me some ideas of stuff that might help some people. Yeah, I saw your pig pen video here. I watched it on TV. Well, I couldn't say anything. But you watched the track video on TV. But I believe that'll work. We ought to have a big Mike's got a litter on the ground. We're gonna have some pigs in about 2 weeks and have some more about a month after that. Wow, happy quack. Y'all's is cost of living, the cost of everything is just dreadful. Like I said here, I mean, somebody would be considered kind of well to do here is probably in the poverty level where y'all are as far as yearly income. It just don't take that much money to live here. I mean, it takes more and more and more every year, but, you know. Well, something else too, that quack. Around here on these small farms, you can pick you up a tractor. One that needs a little work done to it is you can get in very $300, $400, $500 with varying degrees of problems. Sometimes just as simple as this ain't been cranked in 10 years. You know, motor's not stuck, it will run, just needs a little working on it, you know. Of course, I'll tell you something I enjoyed. I got to watch this boy Rush. Leave him a tractor, so he built one. Good deal, preacher. Were you satisfied with it? Were you pretty happy with what you got out of it? massive block of high-rise apartments. 500,000 euros. Huh? You know, had a quack. We deal with that, right, Constable? But I tell you what I won't do. Well, I am going to do is ain't got choice. But I'm dissatisfied with that hot wire fence y'all sent me put up. It works. It keeps the pigs in, but I think to get in there and shovel the dirt off of it, they make the third time. And I'm about tired of that. I'm just about done with it. I've got enough of that hot wire to fence everything I need to fence in with it. And almost enough posts. $170. Oh yeah, Jeremy, pigs can climb. You sure can. Big pigs. We have 600-pound boars go over 5-foot fences. Occasionally. Oh yeah, just put a hot wire on top of it, Jeremy. They'll keep them in. They'll stay off. If you break them good when they're little, most of the time they won't try it when they get grown. Jeremy, around here, nobody breaks ground anymore with a breaking plow. We use a chisel plow and a disc here. And all a lot of people really use is a disc. It depends on what kind of ground you got. If you got really hard ground, you might have to chisel it before you disc. Preacher, I'm not sure I understand the question. Here to use white clay, like to keep the water from leaching out of your pond. Here to use white clay. Good night, Gordon. We're glad to have you. Wow, I had to quiet. Well, I'll be honest with you, Quack. I didn't make $300 a day. Cover expenses and then pay the bills. But I work for myself, so I got paid the expenses of having a business out of it. I didn't make $300 a day. I give me a disc, Jeremy. Tiller really don't do that much better and a whole lot more expensive. I don't. Preacher ain't the right one to ask. But I know that when we dig down deep enough here, we hit the same red clay that's on top of the ground in the mountains. And they have to put the white clay in it too. But I'm not the right one to ask. That's one of the reasons why we're so wet is we're on top of white clay, and the water won't go through the white clay like it does red clay. Red clay don't drain good, so white clay must not drain at all. If anybody else in here knows better than I do, y'all tell him that. Is that another one? Yeah. Won't work. They might would have quack. I hate to do anything like that. I swear I do. Barbed wire stopping from climbing. We used barbed wire for years to stop them from climbing out. So yeah, they probably would, but I don't know. I think everybody around here is you. Yeah, Jerry, if I go with a disc, you get a disc pretty cheap around here. You get them pretty cheap most places. You can buy new ones for. What's bentonite? Total Hill. That might be what our white clay is. They came up here and tried to buy our whole place one time because it's got white clay, 4 foot deep. They wanted to mine it. The state wanted to line our water reservoirs with. And you ought to heard them trying to sell it to my daddy. They're going to pay us for the mineral rights, and they're going to leave us with lakefront property.
Mhm.
And that might work that way. We've had a couple of ponds dug, and we had catfish ponds once upon a time. Raised catfish in, and I know the amount of catfish ponds with white clay. I was more involved with it than was any rest of it. And, but they want to buy our whole place here to mine it for the white clay to our reservoir with. I don't know what she's doing. Well, we're
I
getting
think there's
about
an ant bites on. That's what they do about.
folks, we're getting a slam out. I don't know if you tell her or not. So I'm going to her sign you off right quick. If you have it, glad to have you. I appreciate you coming. I really do. I appreciate y'all being here Friday night. And I don't know what kind of temperature it was doing. But I'm so tired of sounding drunk. But anyway, y'all have a good night. We'll let you finish talking amongst yourselves. And I appreciate it.
That night, he was talking about that. So I got to be put in my little spot to go to bed. Good night, everybody. Toad Hill said about $5, 50-pound bag, whatever you're talking about.
So the white clay. Yeah, they were talking about mine.
He said, see, he is fluffy. He is fluffy. And he's sweet as he can be most of the time. He's got that, I don't know, teen rebellion thing going on all of a sudden. He keeps trying to get outside and explore, and afraid he's going to get run over.
I'm sure it does work. I won't argue with it. Because I don't know nothing about being a farm to begin with. The way we dug ours was like all the man with a drag, and I say, hey, we need a pump with a flat bottom and square sides.
He's all brown. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. And hope everybody stays safe and happy and healthy. Good night, everybody.